So you're thinking of moving to Sunriver, Oregon? In this episode, we are going to explore the 7 cons of living in Sunriver. So before you pack up the snowshoes and load the bike up, let's talk about some of the cons of Sunriver. Now, don't get us wrong. Living in Sunriver is amazing, and it's an extraordinary place to call home. But like everywhere, there are cons. So strap in. We're going to get into it right now. If this is your first time on the channel and you'd like to know everything about living, eating, sleeping, playing, the good and the bad of living here in Sunriver, Oregon, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about current market conditions here in Sunriver and all of Central Oregon. My name is Zach Nutter, licensed broker with eXp Realty in Oregon. My business partner Ryan and I get calls and texts every day from people just like you looking to make the move here to Sunriver, Oregon and the surrounding areas in Central Oregon. And we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom call. All of our contact information is in the comments below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move here to Sunriver, Oregon. With that being said, let's jump right into the 7 cons of living in Sunriver. Number 1, the cold weather. So it does get cold here. We get lots of snow. We get lots of really cold days. Sometimes we get days in the single digits. Average in December has been somewhere between 23 and 37, but we do get those odd days that are 1, 2, 3 degrees where the hairs in your nose like tingle and hurt. So we do get some cold weather. With the cold weather, it makes driving conditions difficult, with the closest real city being Bend, being 15 to 18 minutes away. With difficult driving conditions, that is a pretty large con, the snow, the driving, but it's also a huge pro because we're only about 25 minutes from one of the best ski resorts on the planet, Mount Bachelor. So the cold weather can be difficult to deal with, but a lot of people come to Sunriver, one, to visit because of the cold weather, because of all the beauty. So don't let that completely discourage you. The cold, it is absolutely gorgeous here when it's cold. All the huge pine trees are just stuffed with beautiful snow. It looks like a winter wonderland, something you'd see in a Hallmark movie. So number 1 on our list for cons is definitely the cold weather. But again, a lot of people come here for that cold weather. Number 2, crowding during the busy seasons. So summer and winter are definitely the 2 busiest seasons here in Sunriver, Oregon for tourism. So summer, because it's absolutely gorgeous, bike riding, kayaking, paddleboarding, floating, whatever you want, hiking, camping, everything you ever could want to do here in Sunriver for outdoor activities, horseback riding is available in the summer. And then in the wintertime, we have the 6th largest ski resort in North America, Mount Bachelor, only 25 minutes outside our front door. So 2 really busy seasons full of tourism. So during those seasons, it gets a little crowded at times. So Sunriver has fantastic restaurants, Sunriver Brewery, Village Bar and Grill, Blondie's Pizza, El Caparel. There is a ton of great places to eat, but in summer and winter, they can be very crowded. So you'll need to give yourself extra time to make sure that you're not starving and walk up to the restaurant and they say, sorry, it's about a 2-hour wait right now. So that can be a bit disappointing. Mount Bachelor also tends to be really busy this time of year. In the summertime, when you want to make a tee time, it also can be very busy. So you want to try to make your tee times well in advance due to some of the extra crowding. Shoulder seasons, not so bad. So your summer or your spring and your fall aren't so bad. They're still pretty busy. Sunriver is a happening place almost year round, but the summer and winter are definitely the 2 busiest times of the year that you can experience some additional crowding. So for that reason, that is number 2 on our list of cons here in Sunriver. Number 3, shopping options. There is not a ton of places to grocery shop, retail shop, things like that. There are a lot of like gift shops and things like that, but there's only one grocery store, and there is a hardware store, Ace Hardware. But inside Sunriver proper, there is a grocery store. It's a pretty small store, but it has a really good selection. But there's no big Costco's or Walmart's or anything like that. So shopping is minimized. 15 minutes down the road in Bend, you've got all the shopping options that you need. But like I said, there is a grocery store, there is an Ace Hardware, there's a couple other little shops and things, but for most of your necessities and things, there's a good chance that you'll probably need to head into Bend to do a lot of your major shopping. Number 4, CC&Rs are pretty restrictive in Sunriver. And while the CC&Rs keep the community, the resort area so amazing, there are some pretty tight restrictions on parking, modifications to the home, and things like that. And it is a bit pricey. The standard HOA for Sunriver Homeowners Association at the time of this recording is about $150 a month. And then each little community inside of Sunriver, not all of them, but a lot of them have additional secondary HOA fees that can be in the $200 to $400 a month. So those can add up pretty quickly. So if you're planning on having people come over, parking can be difficult sometimes. If you're wanting to make massive modifications to your home, a lot of times you'll have to get permission from the HOA and go through a committee to make sure that everything conforms to the look and feel they want to have in Sunriver. So not all bad, but it's definitely something that you should know about. And if you're looking to buy in Sunriver, it'd be good to get a copy of the CC&Rs before you get too serious about it for all of Sunriver's HOA. And then if there's a specific neighborhood that has an additional HOA, you'll want to look into those too. So that is number 4 on our cons of Sunriver. Number 5, smoky summers. Unfortunately, we do get usually a 2 to 4 week span late in the summer that we've got a lot of smoke from wildfires, not always just in our area. For some reason, the smoke seems to settle in, kind of sit down around the Cascade Mountains and socks in for days on end. A lot of times school sports get either moved indoors, canceled, delayed. A lot of outdoor activities are really spoiled by the smoke. It's a pretty small period of time in the summer, but smoke is a real thing that we have to deal with. It hasn't always been that way. Seems like over the last 4, 5, 6 years, we've started to see a lot more smoke, and it kind of settles in and sits down for a while. And our API index, which is the index that measures air quality, can get pretty high. We've seen it as high as like 300, 400, which is extremely bad air quality. But it is a small period of the summer, and hopefully we can get some things that happen change in the state of Oregon that will hopefully fix those. But like I said, it doesn't always come from our area. A lot of times fires in California and Washington, the wind will bring the smoke and it just kind of sits and hovers here. So that is definitely a con of living here in Sunriver, Oregon. Number 6, cost of living. It is really stinking expensive to live in Sunriver. The median home price as of this recording is $819,000. So that is really high. So 15 minutes down the road in Bend, our median home price has been hovering somewhere between $770 and $640, somewhere in there over the last couple of years. Sunriver's all the way up at almost $820,000 median home price. So it is really expensive to live here. And it can be hard to find a home that you love. It's there's not a lot of inventory. Currently, there is 1 month of inventory. So what that means is if no new homes came on the market, then a month they would all be gone. So there is a little bit more inventory than there was the previous 2 years. During 2020, 2021, we're starting to see a little bit of rise in inventory, but it can be hard to find a perfect home for you here in Sunriver, and it is expensive. Drum roll. Number 7, our final con of the day here for Sunriver. It's isolation. So you are pretty isolated from any metropolitan big city area. So you're about 3.5 hours to Portland, which is Oregon's biggest city. You're about 4 hours from Newport, which is on the coast. And you're about 3 hours from Medford, which would be one of the largest cities in the southernmost part of Oregon. So you're pretty far away from any big cities. You're pretty close to Bend, though. You're 15 minutes to Bend, which is about 100,000 people. So it is a big city. It's got lots of shopping. It's got your Costco's, your Walmarts, your Fred Meyers, all of that stuff, your Albertsons, your Safeways, movie theaters, everything like that. So Bend is close proximity that has a lot of the restaurants and everything else you would need. But if you like that big city life, you're not going to find that anywhere near Sunriver. It is pretty far away. So that wraps up our 7 cons, guys. Really not that bad. Sunriver is a fantastic place to live. If you would like more information about living in Sunriver, all of our contact information is in the comments below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move here to Sunriver, Oregon, or anywhere in the surrounding area. So if you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.